The Problem McKinson.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
This is going to be that fight. This is what people are going to be talking about forever and a day.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. The build-up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Can't find a home for that jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. The crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it off. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Throws the jab. It doesn't score. Counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. When are we gonna see a jab from these two? Both men step back for just a moment. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Mate, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Get back out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together.
Without a doubt.
I need you to switch back on. Get focused.
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. You were smart. You weren't.
I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this.
Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the...
Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab basics. Get your rhythm back. Then we go again. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to...
Vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great work.
Better than this, kid. Go back out there and win the round. Get
free shots. Keep smart. Now, don't want you to load up. Don't be...
I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your...
He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt.
Here we go. Round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
It's a flat-footed fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front, you've got to cut them off. Cut the ring off. Make the ring small. Put them on the back foot. Put them under pressure.
You'd like to see more jabs. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Swing and a miss with the hook. Both men step back for just a moment. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
What are you doing? Come on,
well,
you're
he is in
switching
big
off.
trouble here.
You've been
He may have
coasting
been
this
saved by
fight,
the bell.
and now you've
Every
let him get
second,
back into
every
it.
minute of this
Now it's
fight
a tougher
is
fight,
important.
and he's going to be
Every
confident.
second, every
Good
minute
work.
of
That's
this
it.
round
Now
is
breathe,
important.
breathe.
You
Just
cannot
get your breath
afford to
back.
lose
The
it.
jab-
Stick him on the end of the jab, and then start gathering your pace and win this wrestling.
Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
On to the third. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice counter shot. They exchange punches. He misses with that straight left. Misses with the straight left. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. He fails to score with that left hook. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Nice counter shot. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. They both want the knockout. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. He threw a punch and just got countered. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Come on, do you want to win this fight? Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about it. Let's go out there. Let's reset. Forget about that round. It was a bad round.
Great work. I love that. I love that. The jab's slick. Just keep him on.
Have you got complacent? The fight's not over yet.
Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. You're getting your time in already.
Here we go to the fourth round. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
You'd like to see more jabs. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That hook won't score. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. He threw the hook, didn't land. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. They've got to relax.
The jab doesn't quite connect. The perfect counter lands.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind on the job.
Great round, great round. Now relax.
Time for the fifth round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
They are giving us a high-tempo show. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Through the straight left, but it won't score. He misses with that straight left. Both men step back for just a moment. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Oh, and the problem's got a big problem because he's down on the canvas. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end of the round.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Talk about McKinson in that last round.
That round. That's
so it's
his
plan
round.
B
I need
time
to go
after
back
being
out
knocked
there.
down
I
in
need
that
you to
round.
win this
Make or
round.
break a fighter.
Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. You would think.
On to the 6th round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got a hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You know, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. McKinson may go down here. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
I need to see that again.
6, 7, 8. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. It's all about McKenson in that last round.
You started to make mistakes and you're switching off. Right,
is going to
let's
be
go
huge.
out there,
put
get your
down,
boxing
you've
back
got to
together.
right,
Listen,
survive
be
and then get it
smart
back the
when you
next
go
round.
out there.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man. Good man.
Stepping round. Don't worry about that round.
Can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
That round, it was a bad round, but we don't care. Go out there and win this next round. Have you got complacent? The fight's not over yet. You got to go out there.
Sir, he's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, he'll see it. And
Into it. I need you to focus on what you're doing.
you were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power shots.
This kid, go back out there and win the round. Get back behind you.
Think about the defence on end and think about what you do.
Unfortunately,
Good
this
work.
fighter not going to get
Just
more
go back out
time
there. I need
to
you to
heal
win
up
this
and
round.
get a breather.
Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that.
Here we go. It's round 7. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use the brain of the brain.
Both men step back for just a moment. How about that time counter shot? No rest for the weary. Apparently hitting his opponent in the face isn't enough. He wants to rub it in. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Catch and shoot. You'd like to see more jabs. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. So much firepower here. Nice counter. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Sorry about
Okay, now you're
reprogramming
switching
that
off.
last
You've
round.
been coasting
Well, we're
this
entering
fight, and now you've let him
desperation
get back
mode here.
into
Gonna
it.
need a knockout.
Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident. You've got to take that confidence away.
Great round. Now relax, relax.
Start gathering your pace and win this round back. Take away that confidence.
Can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
That's a terrible round, that is.
Round 8, and we're off again. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Which fighter will say no mas? And he scores with the counter. Beautiful counter punch. And he misses with that straight left. That counter shot lands. Got him there. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
And they figure out the combination to this safe.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Perfect counter shot. Right. Whoa, wait a minute! McKinson just got caught clean. He knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Well,
looking like skies and binoculars. Two nights live singing by the opera house, but not in it. Just by it, someone alongside it. A long silence. A strong, vibrant, meditative song of guidance designed to raise eyelids sublime and save the assignments with warm regards and age kindness for today's climate. In the vein, the gang violence meets the gang's demise, and it bangs, rises like wings on a plane, plus a pilot who can fly into the eye. Hurricane, Irish stylish, same shoe in different sizes, with evidences of the mileage and the growth. Top hats and coats, tuxedos and throats where the bow ties post. Folks look past the lower class blower of the notes and tell unspoke jokes as they approach what she'll never be inside. But she holds, really need, very beautifully, very rated. Little battle raps for you, little battle rap, really need, very beautifully, alliterated. What's up? Little battle raps for you. So come on through. The unamplified, fantasized land of the soon-to-be fans of the samurai. Smile wide, got the panorama camera vibe. If you analyze, she's a one-woman gala, glamorized, just without the glamour or the gala ties. Man, I'm more alive with the jazz guys, eating piano pies at the Vanguard. She's an artist and staff. A couple dollars in the band job as a half a turkey Sam, organic and it's hand carved and ours. If you ask for a piece, freshly laugh for singing jazz in the streets, and the staff asked for police. Crashed at a friend's flat for a week. Felt his home as a raft on the beach. Lit a fag, took a drag, took a tea. Read a book, took a bath, went to sleep. Really need, you know what I'm saying? Very beautifully, very rated. Little battle raps for you. Little battle rap for you. Really need, very beautifully, very alliterated. Little battle raps for you. Little battle rap, come on through. I like to welcome everybody out. Yeah. To the samurai. To the samurai.
Welcome to the WBC arena, and what a night and what a fight we expect this to be. I'm Todd Grisham. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
Looking
super bad. Sanisa Estrada. She won the WBA minimumweight title in March of 2021 and fights out of Los Angeles, California, USA. Miss GB.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
People
All right,
arguing
I
about
went
this
over
in the
the
street,
rules.
in the pubs, in the
I
bars.
want you to protect
and this
yourself
is
at
why
all times.
It gets giddy, it gets
And what I
exciting.
say,
The
you must obey.
anticipation, second
luck.
to none.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. Here we go. High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Insane action. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Beautiful left hook. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Good counter punch. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Swing and a miss with the hook. Well, we knew this was going to happen. Some taunting. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Estrada in that last round.
Get back
And
out
a
there.
round that seemed
Focus.
like
We've got a
an
minute.
eternity
Just
for
breathe.
them
Focus
finally
again.
comes
Once
to
you're
a
back out there,
close.
get
Every
your boxing
second,
back
every
on.
minute
As soon
of
as you
this
start
fight
doing your
is
thing, you're going to win.
Great work. Great work. I love that.
There's the bell for round two. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice counter shot by her. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
You're fighting a counter-puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter-punchers, they're watching your every move, every trick.
They exchange punches. Misses with the straight left. So far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
He catches and counters. Someone tell these two that they can pull it right there. Sanisa Estrada is hurt. Thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Come
on.
on, Estrada in that last round.
Recenter.
And a
That was a
that
bad
seemed like
round.
eternity
Doesn't
for
matter.
them
Doesn't
finally
matter.
comes
We've
to
done
a
so much
close.
better before.
Well,
Just forget that
sometimes
round.
it can be
That's
the
in the past. You're
sweetest
already
sound.
on the level ground. Just good.
Good. I'm happy. I'm a happy coach. I like that round. A jab. Slip.
There's the bell for round 3. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice counter shot. We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move, you hit and you don't get hit.
These are my kind of fight. He's boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Can't score with that jab. When you're at such a reach disadvantage, you've got to find a way to work on the inside.
You've got to make your opponent fight your kind of fight. They've got to get into your kind of argument, your kind of dance.
Nice stop, but that won't score. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk
Okay,
about
now
Estrada
you're
in that
switching
last
off,
round.
right? I can see you're
There's
switching off
nothing
focus,
going well for her, and you can
center.
see the
Once you get
corner
back
is
out
starting
there,
to get a
do your
little
jabs,
more
do your
animated.
boxing, and
They've
you
got
will
to
win. You are the better
inspire her.
boxer.
Wow,
Just get back
it's
out
like
there.
two different
Great
leagues.
round. Great round. Now relax. Relax.
Just breathe, focus again. Once you're back out there, get your boxing back on. As soon as
There's the bell to start round 4. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Punch, counter punch. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. A lot of big punches, and Jonas can't take it anymore. She's absolutely done her in there with the headshot. Cue up the replay machine.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five. Come to me.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been her best round for sure. talk
Okay,
about
you're
this
switching off now.
Jonas in
I
that
can see
last
you
round.
switching off.
You've
Right,
got to
you've
wonder
got this.
how big of
You're
a
better than
factor
this.
that
I've seen so
knockdown
much
is
more
going to
from
be.
you.
We just
You've
saw.
worked so hard. Get back out there, focus, and you will be on top. Boxer.
Nice round.
Brush it off.
Good
Get
round.
on with the job.
I like that. I'm happy. I'm happy.
So that was a bad round. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We've done so much better before.
Weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power shots. That's good play. That's good boxing.
Let's get ahead again. Okay, so just focus, breathe again. Once we're out there boxing, you're going to be in the lead. Just focus yourself in. We've got a minute. Breathe.
Time for the 5th round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
She scores with that counter. The perfect counter lands. Nice job slipping that left uppercut. The referee will send them to the corner and take a look at the cut.
Okay, are you all right? Are you okay?
Wow, so the referee is not going to stop it and the fight continues. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny? Good one. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
That cut's pretty bad. Let's see if the referee stops the fight.
You're taking too much. The fight is over.
After so much abuse, you almost hope the referee stops it here, and he does. The fight is over.
I think the referee forgot until all of a sudden, yeah, you know what, I better do my job here.
Another TKO win here, Johnny. What's next?
What's next? A TKO makes it so confusing because you think, what would have happened if the fight had carried on? These guys are going to have to do it all over again.